Okay. Okay, where are you going?
no, I have to pack. Mm, I have to send that stuff to my brother.
Okay, package then. I need to package some things.
Yes.
So you're sending things to your brother. Cool.
Mhm.
Christmas gifts?
No, something that he need.
Oh, something that he needs. Third
He
person, remember.
needs. Yeah.
hmm Okay. And all right, nice. That's kind of cool.
No, it's
You're
not.
probably right. Um,
Because I have to do it, but without a reward.
yeah. So I guess maybe not that cool, but it's something to do.
Yeah.
Jawed, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, and you, teacher?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Um, yeah. What are you gonna do tomorrow, Jawed?
Tomorrow?
hmm
Uh, I will go to the mountain with my bike.
Nice. Cool. So
Uh,
you're gonna do some mountain biking?
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Uh,
How long have you been mountain biking?
uh, uh, Maybe once by month.
Okay. So that's how often. So how often do you go mountain biking? But how long have you been mountain biking?
How long have you been? It's like since how many times? It's
For how much time?
Yeah, it's the same things.
For how many years? For how many months? Weeks?
Ah,
So
okay,
the,
okay.
yeah, how much time have you been mountain biking? How long have you been doing it?
Uh, it's just for one day, so
In your life. So
in
we'd be
my
talking
life. Okay.
all mountain biking.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe 6 years.
Okay,
Since
so you've been
since yeah. But now I have
nice.
a new bike
Cool.
with
Very exciting.
which is very expensive. So I would like to test it on the top of mountain. So
Perfect. That'll be fun. And Simone, welcome back. Simone, is your microphone working a little bit better this time? Simone, you're still muted. Hmm. Not sure what's going on. Gon, welcome to
Hello.
class. Hi. Gon, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Nice. How do you pronounce your name?
Gon, Gon is good.
Gon? Okay. Where are you
Yes.
from, Gon?
Colombia.
Colombia.
I come from Colombia,
Ah,
yes.
Gonzalo.
Yes, I
Nice.
remember.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay. All right. And so, yeah, Gonzalo, what have you done today? What did you do today?
Okay. No, I only I have been in my house with my family and the pets. Only I don't know talking about the some things.
Okay. Nice. That's fun. So, spending time with your family, talking, hanging out with your pets. Cool. Uh, all right. And let's get started with today's class. And let's start
Excuse me,
with
can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. So Simone, how are you doing? Hmm. You're off and on. How are you, Simone?
Sorry about that. Now I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Nice. just with bad internet, which is frustrating. All
Yes,
right,
yes.
Julieta. Yeah, Julieta, can you read the title and the next few lines?
Dating. In today's class, we are going to talk about dating, talk about the perfect date, discuss double dating.
Good. Okay. And Julieta, can you ask Gonzalo? Can you ask Gon the first question?
Gone. What is your idea of perfect first date?
Okay, I think the perfect first day is I don't know. For example, the people arrive at the place date at the same time. Uh, the day is a good, for example, sunny, and I don't know. It's possible uh, uh, the speak about a lot of things. A good things. For example, I don't know about the university life, or about the business or job. I don't know. Simple things. For example.
Okay. Nice. So the perfect first date is if people arrive at the same spot at the same time. It's a good day, and they talk about lots of different things, like jobs, the university life. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. And Gon, do you prefer Gonzalo or Gon?
Gonzalo is good.
Okay. Good. That sounds more natural to me. I feel weird every time I say Gon. Um, Gonzalo, can you ask Jawed the first question?
The first question.
The second question.
The second. Okay. Should you bring a gift on a first date? Explain, please.
Uh, um, uh, no, me, I don't bring a gift on a first date. I don't think it's a good idea because uh, the girl can could think I'm an easier guy and naive person.
You don't want them to think that you're a nice person, that's for sure. Okay. Good. I think that's a good answer, though. So I don't think I'd bring a gift on the first date either. What do you think, Simone? Do you agree or do you disagree, and why?
Easy guy? No, I don't think so. Could be nice if you bring or if you take a flower, for example. There is no need to be a gift, but something just to show your appreciation about the woman.
Okay. To show your appreciation.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. And so, Simone, what about you? Would you ever bring a gift for a guy on the first date?
Not at all. No, no.
Okay.
But I will accept if.
But what? But you'd accept one.
But if I get one, it's okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you wouldn't give one, but you'd accept one. All right.
Yes, of course.
All right. Perfect. And so, Jawed, can you ask Simone the next question? Worst or best?
Yeah. Describe the worst or best date you have ever been on.
It's to me,
Yeah.
this question? Oh
Uh-huh.
no. Okay. So once I met two friends, and one of them asked my phone number, and I gave it to him. And 2 days after, he started to text me, and he was okay, very nice and friendly. And he invited me to go out, and I went. And when I arrived there, it wasn't that friend that have asked me my number. It was another one, the one that I didn't like it. So it was terrible. I was so embarrassed.
Oh no.
And
Alright.
I said to him, okay, it's not you. And he said me, yes, because I liked you, and I asked him your phone number. And oh, no, come on.
Oh no. Okay. That does sound pretty unfortunate. It's a really bad surprise. Okay.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately.
yeah, I guess that's good though. Does anybody have any questions on this page? All right. Let's go into the next page. Let's have Giulietta. Can you read the title and the words?
Vocabulary. Read the words and define them or use them in a sentence. Go out, eat out, ask out, dress up, fall in love, have something in mind, old-fashioned.
Good. And let's try making sentences with these. Giulietta, can you make a sentence with go out?
I was thinking to go out for dinner.
I was thinking to go out for dinner.
Mhm.
Hmm.
No.
I'd want to use the gerund, and I'd use a different preposition.
About going out.
Yeah. And I think that sounds just a lot better. I was thinking to go out. Yeah, we wouldn't ever say I was thinking to go out.
Oh.
I wanted to go out, but I was thinking about going. Yeah, it just sounds really, really awkward to say I was thinking to go out. But really good sentence. I was thinking about going out for dinner. Same thing. Gonzalo, what about eat out?
Uh, uh, I invite you uh, um, to a good restaurant in the city for eat out the China's food.
To eat out?
Eat out China's food.
All right. We'd put Chinese food before restaurant, so it would describe the restaurant. So I invite you to a good Chinese food restaurant in the city to eat out. Maybe.
Okay, it's possible. I invite you to eat out to a good China's food restaurant.
Yeah, I invite you to eat out at a good Chinese food restaurant in the city. And this formation, I invite you, is a little bit strange. It works. It's not something we generally say if we're asking, do you want to blank, 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 or we'd say, can I invite you?
Okay,
Yeah, I think, can I invite you?
like proposal.
Yeah, so if you say just I invite you, it's like, what are you? Yeah, can I invite you? Eat out at a good Chinese restaurant in the city. Can you repeat that sentence?
Okay, can I invite you to eat out at a good Chinese food restaurant in the city?
Yeah, good, that works. And Jawed, what about the next one?
Can I ask out you uh, if you are free to go to the cinema this night.
Okay, good. Can I ask? We need to change this a little bit. How'd you change that?
Can I ask out? Uh,
Um,
I don't know, teacher. Sorry.
okay, so does anybody know how we might change this sentence? It's like a little bit of reorganization.
Ask you out.
Yeah. So I'd start to. I'd start to if you're free. Free. Can I ask you out to the cinema tonight? And so I think that would sound a little bit better. Jawed, can you repeat that?
Yes, teacher. If you are free, can I ask you out to the cinema tonight?
Yeah, if you're free, can I ask you out to the cinema tonight? And what movie would you want to see, Jawed?
What kind of movie or what?
Yeah, what movie would you want to see?
Uh, uh, a movie of action.
An action movie. Okay, we'd
Action
say an
movie,
action. Yeah, an action movie. And Simone, what about the next one?
I'd like to be really dressed up for my next date.
How often do you dress up for dates?
Me?
Yeah.
Always.
Okay, good. Always. Um,
Yeah.
And I guess that's good. We've got everybody with a sentence. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yoshi, excuse me, one question. What is the real meaning of the dress up?
Who can explain what dressed up or dress up really means?
To be well dressed with maybe your best clothes.
Yeah, to dress in your best clothes. You or in fancy clothes. So for men, it's usually a suit, maybe not, just like a shirt and a tie. And women often wear dresses or business casual dress. So yeah, does that make sense, Gonzalo?
Yes, it's very clear the explanation.
Okay. Any other questions on this page? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that one. I don't like that page. Let's try to look at some idioms. And Giulietta, can you read the title and the directions?
Idioms. Read these idioms and guess what they mean.
Yeah.
Double date. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to ask you the same. So can you either tell me what it means or can you use it in a sentence that kind of explains what it means?
I'm going out for a double date this night. It's a date between two couples.
It's a date between two couples. Good. This night, we need to change.
This night.
How do we change that?
That night.
No.
Tonight.
Yes. Tonight. So you can say tonight, tomorrow night, or, next week night sometime. But good. And Gonzalo, what about the next one?
Okay. My wife is the light of my life.
Yeah, exactly. And what about the next one, Jawed?
Uh, uh, I saw on the street my better half.
I'm not sure about this one. I saw the street my better half. What do you mean by that, Jawed?
Uh, I think it's
In the street?
yeah, in the street or I don't know if I can say my wife is my better half.
Yeah, I think that sounds a little bit better.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's somebody you know. My wife, your girlfriend. My wife is my better half. But good. And yeah, that's solid. Okay, Simone, what about the next one? Simone? All right, Julieta, what's going steady?
Going steady. I don't know.
Okay. Do you have any ideas, Gonzalo?
Uh, okay, I tried. I have no, I have going state a good relation with my girlfriend.
Really close. Just the formation of the sentence.
I have a double word in the same word in the same phrase.
I think we could.
Going to stay is at the same relation, no?
It's like the status of the relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're going steady with somebody, you're seeing them exclusively. So I have been seeing her exclusively. Would be going steady. Does that make sense? Okay. Hopefully that works. Julieta, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Jawed, what about the next one? Significant other.
Uh, a significant other. Uh, I don't know, teacher. What does it mean?
Do you have any guesses?
No, it's no, I don't have an idea. Sorry,
Okay.
but
That's fine. Julieta, what do you think?
A synonym of the better half.
Yeah. Your significant other is just the person that you're in a relationship with. A little bit less over the top than your better half.
Mm-hmm.
Over the top. And who can explain what over the top means?
Mm.
Over the top. Anybody know?
she's the best of the best.
Over the top is just exaggerated. Um, so hyperbolic, you could also say. So yeah, over the top is it's your better half is just a little bit too much for some people. It's a little bit exaggerated. Um, okay. Simone, what about dump? What do you think dump means, Simone? Or Gonzalo, what's dump?
No, for me, Dom is about the I don't know, like sewer, but in
Okay.
this relation, I don't know.
Take a guess. So you're talking about like sewage and trash. What's dump then in terms of relationships? What about you, Jawad? Do you know?
Leave the girl.
Yeah. So to leave someone, to leave your significant other would be to dump them. It's kind of a crude expression, but it's really, really common.
But in a bad way, I think.
Um, it's not even really in a bad way anymore. I think it probably started off that way. It's now just so common that anytime you leave them, uh, yeah, it's just, yeah, you dump them, kind of. You can also say break up with them, but dumping is pretty common that it is bad. It's not as bad as it should be, maybe. Does that make sense, Julieta?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty common. Um, and so Simone, are you there?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I hope so. Head over heels. What does that mean?
Head over heels. Um, since I met that guy, I'm I am with my head over the heels.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
I
correct.
have been head over heels,
Okay, okay.
and I misspelled heels. I'm so sorry. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, and what about the next one? I think Julieta. What's the next one?
Hang up on. To go out with someone.
Not quite. Hung up on. Any Gonzalo? Do you have any ideas?
For example, yesterday, no, excuse me. I was in a party yesterday, and I uh, I am hung up on today.
Okay, that's a little bit different. Um, Today I'm hungover, so I was at a party yesterday, and today I am hungover. Um, all right, Jawad, what do you think hung up on means?
For me, it's to close the relationship.
Not quite. Simone, do you have any guesses?
Yes, I think it's like love someone, but in a foolish way.
To love someone what way?
In a foolish way.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as head over heels. It has more of a negative connotation. So
Mm.
people who are hung up on others might not be in a relationship. The other person might have broken up with them. Might have broken up with them and you are still hung up on that ex relation. Does that make sense? So it's not always. People can be hung up on their current relationships, but it's like got a general negative sense. If you're hung up on somebody, you're like too in love with them. Okay, but good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes, teacher, I don't understand what head over heels means.
Head over heels?
Yes.
Okay. Who can explain head over heels? All right.
It's like
So
to be.
go ahead.
It's like to be so in love that you keep thinking about the person all the time. So you are like not in reality, but just thinking about the person.
Yeah. So it's just to be really, really in love with somebody. You're always thinking about that person. You're in love, like so really in love with somebody would be head over heels. Good. Okay. And any other questions here? Okay. And let's skip that for now. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's read this comic, and let's start with Jawed. Can you read the role of the woman? And Simone, can you read the role of the man?
This conversation has a low entertainment value. Let's just use how fun to surf the internet and call it a date.
I don't use the phrase perfect woman often.
Good. All right, and Julieta, what's happening here?
It's a date between two nerds.
Between two who?
Nerds,
Nerds.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're it's a perfect date for them because they surfing the internet. And yeah, and he called her perfect woman.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And Simone, can you repeat often?
Often. But
Yeah.
can I say often? No.
Often. I guess it doesn't sound too strange. Often. Yeah, you could. It doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just used to hearing often.
Yes, maybe.
So yeah, it just depends on what you want. So you could pronounce it both ways. That's a good point. All right, and what do you think about this, Gonzalo? What do you think about a date like this?
I don't know. I think in this dating is very I don't know, worthy. They prefer talk about the telephone because this is the usual uh, for the people today nowadays.
Okay, so you think it is a usual thing? Sorry, Gonzalo, do you think it's a normal thing for people to be on their phones during dates?
I don't know. I remember in the street or in the restaurant, I can see the people uh, each one in the phone, but no more. They don't speak together.
Okay, yeah. So there are a lot of people who spend much more time on their telephones than they're used to be. Um, yeah, I guess. What do you think about that trend, Joe? Do you think it's a good trend, or maybe a negative trend, or are you indifferent? Do you think it doesn't really change much? What do you think about it, Jared?
I think it's a bad trend because they kill love for a machine, for a phone.
Because what?
Uh, this relationship, in this relationship, we uh, they are a mobile phone between two people.
There is a mobile phone between the two people. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Does anybody else have any questions or comments here? All right. Let's have Simone. Can you read person A?
Yes. You see someone you might like, introduce yourself, ask a personal questions, and try to get this person's phone number.
Good. Ask a personal question. Or ask personal questions. That was my fault. Good job. Giulietta, can you read for the role of person B?
Answer the question, introduce yourself. Ask a question of your own. Decide whether or not you want to give the person your phone number.
Cool. And so let's have Simone. Can you play person A? How'd you start?
Hi, hello, how are you? So let me introduce myself. My name is Simone. I was over there watching you here alone. And I thought, why not come here to offer you a drink? Would you like a drink?
Nice. Would
Here
you
in
like?
Brazil, we don't do this.
You wouldn't do this, woman? No.
No, I'm so
Okay.
shy.
That's fine. Good though. It's good practice. You did a great job. I think it sounds funny when you say I was over there watching you. But good, Juliet. Though, if you were person B, what would you say?
Yes, I would like to have a drink.
Nice. And Gonzalo, if you were person A, what would you say?
It's wonderful. Uh, uh, mm, can you give me your telephone number?
Really, give me your telephone pretty quick. And I guess, Jawed, how would you respond?
Uh, who do you think I am? I'm not an easy girl. I don't give my phone number quickly.
Number. Good. Okay. And Simone, how would you respond?
I am so sorry for being so quick, but I have to go now. And I promise you, if you give your cell phone number, you won't regret because you can know each other better. And I promise you, you'll never regret.
Yeah. Get to know each other better. You won't regret it. So we need that pronoun.
Okay.
We'd say I'm sorry for being so forward instead of saying being so
Okay.
quick. Being so quick just sounds a little bit odd. So we'd be
Yeah, it is.
forward in that situation.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, nice. Really good answer though. And Julieta, how'd you respond?
I will think about that. You can give me your phone number. Perhaps I will call you.
Nice. Yes, I will call you. Nice, really good answer. And so what would you say to that, Gonzalo?
Like person A?
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, no, I don't prefer. Don't give you my telephone number, but I think uh, I am I am no. I will stay here tomorrow at the same time. It's possible in this moment to see again.
Um, I think it's possible to see you again tomorrow.
To see you again tomorrow, yes.
Mm, maybe we would say maybe we can meet here tomorrow at the same time. I think that'd sound a little bit better. That was kind of an odd formation before. Um, so I prefer not giving you my number, but I think I will be here tomorrow at the same time. Maybe we can meet here tomorrow at the same time. All right, Jawed, how would you respond to that?
Uh, Excuse me, I have to go. Maybe I'm uh, I'm glad to meet you, and but I ha meet you. But excuse me, maybe another time.
Okay, good. Excuse me, I have to go. It was nice to meet you, but excuse me, maybe another time. Good. Okay, that's solid. That's a good end to the conversation. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And let's have Jawed. Can you ask Simon the first question?
Yes. Imagine you had $1,000 to spend on a date. What would you do?
I think I would rent a big boat and I would prepare or maybe pay to someone to prepare a nice dinner, and I would pay also someone to play good music, and yeah, I think it's good. It's enough.
Nice. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Okay. Okay, also someone to play music. Yeah. I think that's enough. All right.
Yeah,
And
it's enough.
Julieta, what about you? What would you do if you had $1,000 that you had to spend on the date?
Mm. Yes, I agree with renting a boat and do a little cruise of Greek islands.
A little cruise of the Greek islands.
Mhm.
Okay, nice. Anything else? Would you go at night or in the afternoon? Is there anything you do with the boat other than cruise around the islands? Would you have dinner? Would you have a...
I was thinking it's a weekend.
Okay. Thinking for
A
a whole
weekend?
weekend?
A whole weekend? And
All
we
right.
can go snorkeling during the day.
And a day. Nice. Sounds like a great date. Okay. Um,
It's very
and
long the first dated, no?
what was that?
It's very long uh, to be the first date.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be the first date. It's just any date. So yeah, maybe it's somebody that you've been with for a long time. But yeah, it would be a long first date, especially if it didn't go well. Gonzalo, what would you do with the $1,000 of date money?
I don't know. I think it's possible to go at the excellent restaurant for a good food and then I don't know. Uh, 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 in this case, for this quantity of money, is necessary to plan a trip. No?
Yeah.
It's necessary to go out of the city.
Okay, so you'd go out on the city after the dinner?
Okay, in this case, it's necessary, for example, to rent a farm and uh, pay the group of the music and have a good party, no?
Okay, yeah, so you could pay some musicians to throw a party. I'm not exactly sure if I heard you well. Um, but all right. Jawed, what about you? What would you do with all that money on your date?
Me, I rent a Chevrolet Camaro
Are you
and
saying that you did spend $1,000 on one date?
I don't know.
Okay, so we would say I would, because it's a hypothetical situation.
Ah, yeah. I would rent Chevrolet Camaro and I would go to Ocean Drive in Florida.
Okay, good. And what is on Ocean Drive in Florida? I kind of am ashamed that I don't know this. What's Ocean Drive?
Me too. I don't know exactly what is Ocean Drive, but I I listen. It's a road on the beach.
Okay, nice. Sounds pretty.
Yeah,
Can you repeat Florida?
Florida.
Not quite. So it's just Florida. It's kind of silly, but that's how we
Florida.
pronounce it. Florida.
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 Yeah, Florida.
Florida.
Perfect. All right, nice. And I think that's good. All right, let's talk about this blind date opportunity. So I guess Simone, how did you meet this blind date person? How did you meet the person you're going on a blind date with?
Are you talking about that guy? Oh,
Yeah, we could
I've
be
never
talking.
been.
So
Actually,
it's all
I've never
hypothetical.
been. Okay, okay, okay.
So we're
Okay, I
just pretend
understood.
we're telling a story.
Okay, so I was talking with my friends, and she told me, and I was telling her, "Oh, I need a boyfriend. So can you introduce? No, can you what? Can you? Sorry, I start again. So I'm looking for a boyfriend. I'd like to meet someone. Do you have any friends available?" And she said to me, "Yes, I have one. He's very kind and gorgeous and so on." And she arranged everything for me. And 1 week later, we went on a blind date.
Okay. And available. And a week later, we went on a blind date. Good. And Giulietta, what happened then? What happened next?
Mm. We met at the park.
Okay.
Mm. And we were walking aside the river,
Next to the river.
next to the river.
I guess.
And uh, mm, and we discovered we were classmates at the asylum,
Classmates at where?
at the child school.
Um. So we could either say in preschool, in kindergarten, in elementary school.
Kindergarten.
Okay.
And he was the guy who cut my hair.
Oh no. Who cut my hair? That's awful. Okay. That's a good start to the bad things happening on the blind date. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
Oh no, thank you for the class.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for coming in. It was fun.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. And yeah, have a really good night for all you guys, and see you again soon.
You too.
Okay.
See you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.
Say it, teacher.